Vamos a ver. Slime.
Ha! Easy.
Retomamos. Bien.
Another one bites.
Basta, nada.
Ha! Easy. Another one bites the dust. Ha! Easy.
Vamos a ir a pasar.
Another one bites. Easy.
Vamos a conocer este pueblito de Wazaki. Vamos a ver qué es lo que hay, a lo que ya ver, qué es interesante. Vamos a descubrirlo en un momento más. Los que me encontramos con una película abandonada. Oh, sí. Para que se vaya.
Civilization at last. And I think it's safe to say we're not being followed.
Por ahora.
I thought so anyway. Two travelers come. Their timing is auspicious as the day's new dawn. My bathhouse awaits. Savor its steamy embrace. Rejoice, honored guests. For to mark this happy...
We're kind of busy to be sweating.
Muchas gracias.
Too busy to bathe? Too busy to wash away the scent of the road?
Okay, maybe I'm not at my freshest. Fine. I'll visit your bathhouse if it means that. Might as well go sweat off the journey while we have the chance. I'll see you in there, okay?
The winds bring a guest. Joyfully I shall guide him to where...
Bajo este monte, pocos visitantes hay que se aventuran. Bajo el azul, arriba en la zona del encontrador. Hablan muy extraño. Un poco perdido, temor y igual y guardan el fondo. ¡Ay! ¡Un cliente! Bienvenido al banco de las 1001 noches, donde guardamos tu oro para que no derroches. Puedes hacer ingresos secretos en múltiples de 1000 monedas. No por el momento. Date un baño, descansa en el botón, el reparador. Sí. Antes... ¿Todo bien? También estás de visita. He traído aquí a mi chica para pasar un relajante fin de semana en el spa. Espero que le guste. Pues vamos a ver qué pasa, ¿no? Por aquí tenemos... un lugar vacío. El ñosco este que quieren. Sé bienvenido. Como guagua de mayo. Tú mira. Bienvenido a la tienda de objetos. ¿Qué me vendes? Plantas medicinales. Oh. quién vive? Oh, una familia. Qué raro hablan. Qué raro hablan. ¿Tú qué vendes? Recé y pedí que nos libraran del fiero dragón. Fuimos salvados, más contra la oscuridad sigo rezando. Pues yo soy la luz. Yo soy la luz, así que yo alejaré toda la oscuridad que pueda ver. Ay, bueno, eso espero. Pues yo tengo que hacerme más fuerte porque si no, vamos a ver qué hay aquí. Este es el templo, vamos a ver si hay alguien aquí haciendo una oración, rezo o algo. Río protector hizo frente al dragón, más también cayó. Al hijo perdió, Mico lloró su pena con desaliento. Qué pena, qué penicas. Vamos a ver, ¿qué dice acá el otro muchacho? El otro Mico y hijo partieron para luchar contra la bestia, el dragón cayó. Mas se cobró la vida del buen muchacho. Mico solloza, vano es el esfuerzo por consolarla. Río entregó su vida para salvar a nuestro pueblo. La madre llora a sus pequeños sola. No la molestes. No, pues no la molesto. Porque... Bueno, me largo, ya me voy. Aquí seguimos bajando. Sí me interesa comprar más pendientes, pero necesito más dinero porque son 800 para que sea uno cada oreja.
How dare you! That's no way to treat a lady. Didn't your mother teach you any manners?
Your words grate my ears. A good child should be silent and stay out of bars.
I told you I need to speak to the owner. It's important. He might know where my little sister is.
A child in a bar is like a fish in a tree.
Oh, fine. If you're going to be a complete pighead about it, I'll go and ask the guards by the gate instead. Ooh, what do we have here? Well, are you going to tell me your name or not? Could be worse, I suppose. Listen, you and I need to talk, but my little sister is missing, so I have to go and find her first. I never thought I'd finally meet you in a place like this. It's funny how things work out.
Pulperillo aquí. Ok, para que se pueda pasar. Bueno, luego compro. Es que no hay mucho dinero, no hay mucho dinero. Pero eso. Sí, 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 sí. Bueno, vamos a ver. Acá están los baños saunas. Parece ser. Pantalones, calzones. Vamos a entrar. Ok, después del brebaje cultural, vamos a ver. A ver, vamos. Si no es aquí, ¿dónde es? Ah, por allá. Por eso digo que había una. Alto. Oh, ok, ok. No leí, ok. Ni los vi, o sea, fue la primera cosa que se me atravesó.
Finally. I was wondering where you'd got to. Come join me. This turned out to... We've got the place to ourselves, so we may as well enjoy it. We've...
Sí, no me lo sé. Sí.
Can't take it easy for
Aunque
too
no podemos
long, though.
entretenernos demasiado
Sooner or
tarde o
later,
temprano
those
vendrán a por nosotros.
So, you've been
Así que te
scoping
has
out the
dado una
town,
vuelta
huh?
por la ciudad,
See anything
¿Qué,
interesting?
algo interesante?
Ah, her?
Ah, sí, también
Yeah,
se ha
she
pasado
was
por aquí.
sniffing
De
around
todos
here,
modos,
too.
es demasiado pequeña
She's
para
way
andar en
too
los
young to
bares.
be hanging around in
Normal
bars.
que la echaran.
No wonder. I don't envy her,
No me da
having a
ninguna
kid
envidia
sister
por
to
la
run around
hermanita de la
after.
que cuidar a todo roto.
They have a habit of causing
Los tíos
headaches.
siempre metidos en líos.
Where are you?
Did you just say something?
Where are you? Where did you go?
Huh? Is that...
I can't find you anywhere.
You scared us there for a second.
I was
esperando en la posada.
You said you were going to take a bath, but where did you go? What?
Sounds like she's lost someone. Wait. This must be the girl whose big sister's looking for. Why don't we see what we can do to help? How about you dry your eyes and tell us your name, kid?
I'm Connie.
Nice to meet you, Connie. Why don't you come with us, and we'll help you
Really? Thank you.
Vamos a darle por aquí a ver qué pasa. Solo por curiosidad. Qué cara dura, aquí no pintas nada fuera de aquí. Uy, uy, uy. Ni que estoy andando a ver aquí la gente. Oh, ya amaneció, qué caray. Pues dos bellezas sin par. Nos pasé a probar un ascensor puff por unas misadas 21. No, ahorita no tengo tiempo. Quiero intentar algo. No te preocupes, solo voy de pasada. Soy un pez vestido por se ve. Bueno, pues sí, pues que tengo que dejar a la niña, ¿no? ¿Será que tengamos que buscar por todo el pueblo? De arriba abajo. Yo no sé. Por la taberna que estaba en... Sí, la taberna, sí, claro, está por aquí. aquí? ¿Sabes qué? La entrada, me imagino.
Now listen, you. I
Listen to
asked
me,
you a
little
simple
girl.
question.
I'm
Have you
telling you,
seen my
I
sister
haven't
or
seen your
not?
sister.
Well, well. what do you know?
Pero si
Looks
ya
like
está
she's picking
peleándose con
fights
otro
with
adulto.
grown-ups.
I wish
Si
they
alguien me
told me
hubiera
they only let
avisado de que
complete
estas
pigheads
están
live in
más
this
que
stupid
tarugos,
town
no
before I
habría
bothered
venido.
Oh, it's you.
No, son ustedes.
Hey, kid, good news.
Niña, tenemos
We
buenas
found your
noticias. Hemos
sister.
encontrado a tu hermano.
Why so shy? Aren't you pleased to see your big sis?
Esa no es. Es que no.
Huh? I don't know why you're looking so pleased with yourself. That's not my sister. I've never seen this girl before in my life.
I don't have any brothers or sisters.
Vaya, vaya.
Gosh, where do I start? Did you not think of, I don't know, maybe asking her who she was looking for instead of jumping to idiotic conclusions?
Listen, short stuff. I'm not gonna let a little brat like you speak to me like that.
I hate to point this out, but you don't have time to be standing there getting your knickers in a twist. You've got a daddy to find. Listen, I want to talk to the owner of that bar. Thanks.
Claro,
I'll never get in there otherwise. I'm Veronica, by the way. Right, let's get going, shall we?
Mira.
I'll look after this little one. Don't worry, you don't have to rely on these two dunderheads anymore. We'll find your daddy and...
Thank you.
Kids these days, huh? No respect for their elders. Well, looks like we...
Y Eric no aparece Eric. Pero bueno, vamos a buscar por dónde estaría. Pues yo no sé. No eso. Ay, disculpe. Piedra caliente. Ay, pues. ¿Dónde está tu padre? ¿Dónde está tu papá? ¿Dónde está tu papá? Creo que está por aquí. Pues igual está por acá, ¿no? No creo que esté en una tienda de armas y de objetos y cosas así. Tal vez anda emborrachándose en la taberna. A ver, aquí en estos lugares.
Welcome to our inn.
Eso pasa
A
por
safe
todo lo
haven
que
in
está
life's storm.
bautizados.
Warnings unheeded. The fish.
She's with us.
¿Viene con nosotros algún problema?
Understanding dawns. The fish has a shut.
one's sitting here, are they? Service, if you please.
A fearsome young pup. Perhaps tea will soften her. A fine...
That sounds lovely, but I don't have time for tea, I'm afraid. I'm looking... I'll get straight to the point.
Ir al grano.
There's a girl called
Se llama
Serena.
Serena. Tiene el pelo
Blonde hair,
rubio, se
looks a
parece
lot
mucho
like
a mí.
me.
¿La has visto?
Serena. Yes, now I recall. The young girl sought her sister.
That'll be her. Did she say where she was
Dijo
going?
dónde iba.
Westward she wandered,
Hacia el oeste.
sensing her
Perseguía
sister,
a
she
su
said,
hermana, guiada por
guided by...
voces.
Westward? Oh, the idiot must have gone to help me, and I was already back here. Oh. I was kidnapped, you see. I was in the bathhouse when some monsters attacked me. I managed to escape. So I came back to find Serena, but it looks like now she's gone to try and rescue me. Right, you lot. You're no ordinary travelers. Anyone with eyes can see that. I don't have time to explain all the ins and outs of it right now, but I need you to... I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Are you leaving? I want to come with you.
Sorry, you're staying put. But don't worry. I think I know where your dad might be. We'll find him for...
You do realize you're a little girl too, right?
Who do you think you're talking to? Veronica, sage of Arborea and mighty magician, can keep up with riffraff like you. I'm more worried about you slowing me down, if I'm completely honest. Right, let's head west, shall we? The monsters I'm pretty sure we'll find Serena in there somewhere. The entrance is on the... I know exactly who you are, you know. Don't let me down.
Oh, ya vi que soy luminario. Bueno, vamos. Vámonos de aquí entonces hacia ese lugar. Está... Bueno, entonces del pueblo. La cripta, Monte Sushi. En el Monte Sushi no creo que esté.
Who else wants...
Digo, no, yo sé que no es por aquí, pero solo quiero ver qué hay ahí en el Monte Sushi. Unos sushitos para comer. Sushi, yummy. No sé si me dan ganas de pelear. Piedra volcánica. Bueno, creo que vendremos aquí más tarde. Pero no preferiría con ese oso. Aún. Pero ¿qué hay por ahí? ¿Qué hay por ahí? ¿Qué es lo que mis ojos ven ahí? ¿Cuánto tiempo que... El que cuidaba a Fly no...
And don't come back!
Quienes van afectados pueden recibir daño cada vez que sea su turno y hasta después de la batalla o algo así debe decir, no en la cancelé. No, y a mí me da afecta todo. Vamos a ver qué visión da ahora. Ok, un monstruo de muñeco oscuro de pura silueta pasó por ahí. Casi me olvido. Hay otro Pokémon me olvidó hasta la sombra si no la tuviera pegada.
I can't go falling into my own trap now, can I?
Ok. Ay. Ok. Ok, hay muchos monstruos. Muy bien. Hemos derrotado. A ver, vamos a subirnos, ¿sí? ¿Qué es lo que puedo hacer? Oh. Unos zombies. Miren que hay un... Garbatado, un desplegado mensaje final en la pared. Acaba del monte esqueleto brillante y busca su rastro. Síguelo y te conducirá a la superficie, sí, sí. Ok, me imagino que por ahí se puede subir. Genial.
That's one heck of a fountain to be hidden away down here.
Wait, over there!
¿Dónde?
Serena, wake up! It's me, Veronica.
That's your sister?
Serena! We said we'd always be there for each other, didn't we? Well, I'm here for
¿Por qué
you
le pones
now.
ni querer?
So pull yourself together!
Cachetón.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. It's just well, I was so awfully tired after all that searching that I needed a nap and... Veronica! Is that really you? What in the world has happened to you?
But how did you know it was me?
We've been sisters a long time, you know. It would take a lot more than a new look to fool me.
Oh, yes, very funny. What were you doing lying on the ground like that? I thought you were... well, that you were...
Sorry to interrupt the reunion, but didn't you tell us Serena was your kid sister?
Well, if you want to get technical about it, actually we're twins. But we don't look the same age anymore because, well, it's all a bit complicated. I told you I was taken off by monsters, didn't I? They've been kidnapping people so they can steal their magical powers. Well, I wasn't going to let them have mine without putting up a fight. But the more I resisted, the younger I got. I don't quite understand it, but instead of draining my magic, they drained my age. What I'm basically saying is that I'm not a child. So stop treating me like one.
Okay, we get it. You're not a kid. But you still look like one. Don't you want to do something about it?
Of course I do. Why do you think I brought you here? I want you to help me clobber those stupid monsters and see if we can fix this.
You will help us, won't you? I promise to do my bit as well. I have some really rather wonderful healing spells, you know.
Me parece perfecto. Bueno, creo que será bueno si guardamos un poco la partita. Pues veamos. ¿El jefe? Ok. Ay, a ver si no me patean el traste.
I almost forgot. You need a password to get through here. Humbracadabra.
Bueno, ¿habrá combate o no habrá combate? ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será? Fuimos al otro lado de la puerta. Sí, estoy tratando. Ya me muy bien, papo ya
you, Potty? You come here and tell Jarvis that you let that lovely, juicy specimen escape. Ooh, this jars. Do crackpots think sorcerers like Veronica come along often? Do you have any idea what we'll have to do to nab a specimen like that again? You knew I wanted to drain all her magic so I could earn the Lord of Shadows' respect. What?
The Lord of Shadows?
That's them. They're the monsters who jumped me in the bathhouse and brought me here. See that jar by the big fat one? That's what he was sucking all my magic power.
Then I guess we better figure out how to get them back.
Veronica.
Huh?
Looks...
wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
A mí no me dieron, no quiero chavarle.
I'll never be the Lord of Shadow's right-hand man if I can't even beat the likes.
Who is this Lord of Shadows you keep mentioning anyway?
You f...
We'll find out soon enough, huh?
Right. Time to get my magic back. Huh? I hope this works.
But you look just the same. Were all our efforts for nothing?
No need to worry on that front. I can feel the old magic zinging from the ends of my pigtails right down to the tips of my toes.
Then why do you still look like a little girl?
Oh. I'm not really sure. I suppose whatever made me younger can't be fixed just by getting my powers back. But it could be worse. I mean, you know what they say. You're only young twice.
Trust you to see the funny side. Well, I suppose I'd better get used to having a twin sister half my size. By the way, you have noticed who we're traveling with, haven't you?
Of course I have. And so have you, it seems. Shall we? Bold luminary, Yggdrasil's chosen, long have we waited to greet you. We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
There are those who would accuse you of bringing disaster on our world. Please, you must rest assured that they are wrong. You are a hero. The light in your eyes, the light told of in the legends of Arborea, it proves that beyond a doubt.
I knew it was you the moment I saw you.
So now you have magical twins swearing to serve and protect you? I guess you really are the luminary, huh? Not that I ever doubted it, of course.
There's plenty more we need to talk about, but we have to take care of something first. I wasn't the only one they were keeping prisoner, you know. Now, if I remember rightly,
Una puerta por aquí. Ahí vengo. Y por acá vengo. Y vamos a ver si no hay algo por aquí, ¿verdad?
Gosh, look at all these cells. What a horrid place.
Hey, who's there?
Don't worry, you're safe now. We took care of that potty old fathead and his cronies.
Thanks. I owe you one. I was starting to worry they were going to get sick of feeding me and decide to eat.
You were starting to worry? And what about your poor little daughter all on her own, How do you think she...
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Wait.
We do. And she's fine, thanks for asking. The owner of the bar back in town is looking after her. He's a mature, responsible adult, you see.
Listen, I appreciate your help, really, I do. I'm Noah, by the way. If there's anything I can do to repay you, just say the word.
Noah, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
Look, I've taken up enough of your time.
Ja,
I should get back and see how Connie's doing.
Connie, muchas gracias.
Well, he certainly left in rather a hurry.
You can say that again. Very fishy. Well, never mind.
Mira, parece ser que solo puedo tener un equipo de 3, de los cuales tengo 2 y hay otros morras que no cuentan. Pues quién sabe. Despierto al fin, amigos, despertaron. Salía el sol, están bajo como agua de mayo, te esperan ya. Ah, ok. Bueno, vamos a ver qué me dicen.
Awake at
Por fin
last,
te has
huh?
despertado. No te preocupes,
We all
nosotros
just
también
woke up
acabamos de
too.
levantarnos.
And now we're up. It's time to continue our little talk from before about Serena and I and how we're going to help you.
Ok, ayúdenme.
We have a legend in Arborea.
Hay
It
una
says that
leyenda,
one
dice que
day
un
the Dark
día
One will
tenebroso
descend to
descenderá para
extinguish the
extinguir la
light.
luz, pero
But the
el hijo de
Yggdrasil's
Yggdrasil, el
chosen,
luminario
the
portador de la
luminary,
marca de la luz,
bearer of the
se
mark of
alzará
light.
contra él.
I know it's hard to believe. I mean, look at you. But it's true. You're the reincarnation of the Luminary, the man who defeated the Dark One long ago. I still can't work out why they'd need to bring you back if the Dark One was defeated, to be honest. But ours is not to reason why. Once we fulfill our sacred duty and get you to Yggdrasil, I'm sure all will be revealed.
Yggdrasil, huh? Well, I for one want to know what the heck's going on. Let's mosey on over there.
Have you ever tried thinking before opening your big mouth? In case you hadn't noticed, Yggdrasil is floating in the sky.
They say that the Luminary visited the World Tree before his battle with the Dark One. But alas, the legends do not tell us how.
What? Not even you special protectors of the magical ancient wonder truths, no? Bummer. Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil. Wait, I think I might have an idea.
Really?
You know that guy we bust out of jail yesterday? I remembered where I know him from. He sells information to, people in my profession.
And you think he might know how we can reach the World Tree? Wonderful! Well, what are we waiting for? To the bar.
To the bar. To the bar. bar.
Come on, Daddy. Let's go. The nice man who keeps bringing you drinks must be getting tired.
Just one more for the road, sweetie, you know.
Fishing for rumors, huh? Some things never change. You're Noah, right? In the circles I used to move in, you were pretty famous. You were the guy who knew things. No nugget of knowledge too big or too small. Noah the know-it-all knows them all.
And what if they did? I can't help it if Juicy... Well, I don't go trying to get mixed up in this stuff. It just happens. Like when I mistakenly went in the ladies' baths, I only stuck me head in there to see what all the commotion was, and there they was, attacking some poor girl. Normally, I would have walloped the lot of them, of course, but I just had me tea. The villains collared the both of them.
Kind of. Anyway, we were wondering if you might be able to help us out. What do you know about Yggdrasil?
Crikey. You lot don't do things by halves, do ya? Got a big score in mind, eh? Well, seeing as how you saved me life, I'll tell you what I know. On the way here, Connie and me was travelling across the desert. When we came down with a bad case of heat, we didn't have no grub left, no water, nothing. We'd just about given up hope. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the Sultan's bleeding palace. Oh, talk about lucky. Anyway, when I come to, that's when I seen it. Beautiful it was. This, well, I know top-end gear when I see it. If that weren't a branch of the old world tree...
Did you hear that, Veronica? A branch from Yggdrasil herself.
Yes. Lighting the path ahead for the luminary. It sounds like we need to take a trip to Gallopolis. So it turns out you are capable of having ideas that aren't completely stupid after all.
We should head for the desert right away. It's beyond the checkpoint southwest of here. That marks the border with Gallopolis.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Yay! Veronica and Serena.
Here, you'll need this to get to Gallopolis.
Okay.
The guards at the checkpoint are awful sticklers for formalities, but if you show them that, they should let us through.
Pues veamos qué pasa. Bueno. por curiosidad. Solo curiosidad, a ver si... No creo, pero... Por lo menos vamos a patearle el trasero al oso. Una osa mío. Oh. Vaya.
Ha!
Creo que por el momento es mejor ir a Galópolis y luego pues, continuar con la historia, ¿no? Antes de andar explorando por aquí. Galopando en Galópolis. Ok, bueno, perdido, vamos a ver.
Oh, just look at all these people! How marvelous! Is there some kind of fest?
Yes, of course. Gallopolis is the kingdom of the desert knight, isn't it? And of the racetrack where they love to compete. I think we've arrived in town just in time for the horse racing festival.
Well, you go play with ponies if you like. I'm off to look for the Yggdrasil branch. That's why we're here, in case you've forgotten.
Oh, let Mr. Moody No Fun go off on his own if he wants. There's nothing to stop us having a little look around while we're here.
Yeah. Ahí vamos, se ganó. Excelente. Bueno, amigo, así está usted viendo. Y llegamos yo como vuelvo a visitar, no sé, chaval, pues, Debería bajarlo pues. Si quieres verlo consultando, encontrar la sala del trono. Está en lo alto de la escalera, sí. Sí, sí, sí. Mucho peligroso. Bueno, de aquí ya se la lleva.
is no ordinary Sand National. This race marks the day that Faris, my son and heir, comes of age. And as such... No. An event of such significance must have eloquence to match. Such functional pleasantries will not thrill. And who exactly might you be? I have no time to grant an audience today. You must...
Father, my training is complete.
Then give me the pledge.
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
Yes, very good. The knight's pledge must always be your guide, my son. You are a man now, Faris. And tomorrow's race shall prove it. You must show your people that you are...
Fear not, beloved father. I shall disappoint neither you nor they. What is your name, stranger? And what brings you to Gallopolis? Surely he speaks of the rainbow. It is the only treasure of our kingdom that would warrant such a description. I believe I can assist you, friend. Visit me in my chambers at the foot of the great staircase. I shall await you there.
you came. Yes. Your height and physique are perfect, and you... You should be aware that the branch you seek is a priceless royal treasure. My father isn't likely to give it away freely to some wandering stranger. However, he might be persuaded to part with it if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to... But the palace walls have so many unwelcome ears. The noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Will you join me there? Then it is agreed. I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do not be late.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the act you've all been waiting for. The Wandering Wonder, who amazes audiences wherever he goes. Prepare yourselves for an experience like no other. Prepare yourselves for the Great Silver...
Ladies and gentlemen, please! There is no need to be afraid! The great Silvando will never endanger his adoring audience. After all, darlings, you are the ones who make this show so...
Quickly, we must talk while the people are distracted. And please, not a word of this to anyone. Now, as you may be aware, the Sun National is the most important event of the year here in Galop. And tomorrow, I am due to make my debut in the race to end all races. However, there is a problem. I cannot ride. In fact, I have barely so much as sat in a saddle. I have so far been able to hide this
unfortunate fact, but if I were to take part in the race, the inconvenient... And yet I have no choice! For a prince of Gallopolis not to take part in the Sun National on the year of his coming of age is unthinkable! Unthinkable! So you see, your coming here was fated. It is a sign. The forces of destiny mean me to use you as my double. Ta-da!
Your double? How's that gonna work? Won't everyone notice as soon as he walks out onto the track?
Ah, the fates have provided that also. For you see, the royal family always races in full armor, lest the unthinkable occur. His face will be hidden from view. Oh, please, please, I beg.
You are the most pathetic excuse for a prince I've ever seen. If you think we're going to help you lie to your people, you've got another thing coming.
Is that so? Then I assume that your need of the rainbow is not so great after.
Wow. Talk about shameless.
Call me what you will, it changes nothing. You will do as the fates wish and take my place in the race? Yes? Ah, I knew you would see sense in the end. Thank you. I will talk to my father about the rainbow as soon as the race is over. I took the liberty of arranging rooms for you at the inn. Rest well. I will see you in the stables, bright and early. You will find the stable...
Greetings. This is...
Hooray! All hail Prince Varys!
Prince Varys! It must be wonderful to be so popular, darling. But of course, you are used to it. Being... The name's Silvando, by the way. One of the other riders had a little whoopsie, so I had to step in at the last minute. But don't think I'm...
Uf, tengo que ganar. Todo se debe haber practicado más. ¿Y qué? ¿Tengo que volver a repetir hasta que la gane? ¿O tenía que perder? ¿O otro?
Well done! You are most talented. A far more natural horseman than I had anticipated. Now quickly, my public await. I shall take the reins from here. Fear not, my friend. Praise the fates. Our plan was a success. Thank you. You have spared me great humiliation. I will go immediately to my father and ask about the rainbow.
All hail Prince Varys, pride of the desert, horseman extraordinaire. Darling, you are fabulous. It would... Wait, don't tell me you were... Surely you didn't let your understudy take the stage for the command perform?
Wait! But you do not understand the pressure I am under. A prince of Gallopolis who could not ride a horse is a disgrace to the king. I did what was necessary for the sake of my people.
And there was silly old Silvando thinking that knights...
Silence! I am the prince of this kingdom, and I will not have a traveling jester lecture me on chivalry.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
Enter.
The Sultan wishes to see you, Your Highness. Your magnificent display of horsemanship.
Very good. My promise still stands. Come to the throne room in a little while. We will see what can be done about this brandy.
So nice to see a royal with the common touch. You were wonderful out there today, darling. Maybe we'll get to share the stage again soon.
I am humbled. All I have ever desired is to fulfill my duties as a prince and as a knight. Father, if I may, I have promised to assist these travelers. Would you permit me to explain?
Gladly, my son. It warms my heart to see you aiding those in need. Truly, you have taken the knight's place.
Thank you, Father. The truth of the matter is that my friends here have come to gallop.
Your Majesty, the beast has returned. It attacked one of our men while we were out on patrol. The Slayer of the Sands is back? Why must the accursed creature always... We will stand for this no longer. But wait. My boy, the fates are speaking to us. Capturing the Slayer would be the perfect way to shoot.
What? But, Father, so many of...
Truly, it is the most able who are the most humble, but you cannot hide your true feelings. This is your moment, Faris, my boy. Capture the Slayer and take...
But very well.
1,000 pardons. The rainbow will have to wait. Meet me in my chambers. Just breathe, Faris. I beg of you, the Slayer of the Sands will tear me limb from limb unless you aid me. Have pity.
Spoken like a true desert knight. Seriously, can't you handle this on your own?
No! No, such a thing is impossible. I am no knight. I neglected my training. I allowed my vassals to fight all my battles for... Oh, it is not my fault. I am an only child. I was coddled from birth and I did not wish to disappoint my parents or my people, so I found ways of but the more I fulfilled them, the more their expectations grew, and now finally they expect the impossible. Don't you see? If you refuse to help me, I will be sent to my doom, and through no fault of my own. Oh, thank you. 10,000 thank yous. And fear not. I will speak to my father about the rainbow as soon as the beat. We must make preparations to depart and...
What a pathetic excuse for a prince. Goodness knows what'll become of Gallopolis with him in charge.
Oh, we mustn't be so hard on him, Veronica. I'm sure it can't be easy growing up with everyone expecting so much of you.
I mean no disrespect, Your Highness, but how could you do this to us? You have volunteered us for certain death.
Fear not, trusted retainers. We do not journey into the jaws of danger alone. Ha! Impeccable timing as always. Allow me to introduce our knights in shining armor. These brave adventurers have agreed... Now, the beast's lair is said to be located deep within the celestial... We must...
For Gallopolis.
Yeah! Yeah!
Room for a little one? Oh, I'd hate to miss a good beat.
Huh?
There's no such thing as a good beast hunt, friend. If I were you, I'd run.
Well, aren't you just a lovely, patronizing little dear? Look, I'm worried about the half-wit prince getting himself killed. Can I come with you or not? At least one of you has some sense. Lead on, darling!
Another one bites the dust. Nice.
Told you I was tough.
Todo el mundo subiendo.
Oh, goody.
Victory!
Another one bites the dust.
Score one for the good guys.
Yes.
The heat, the dry air. There you are.
That's right. You get your beauty sleep, Princey dear. You've got a hard day of getting us to do your dirty work for you to be... Come on, you. Let's have a sit down and a nice chat, shall we? So, 2 boys and 2 girls out on a lovely adventure together, huh? How romantic. But what kind of adventure, I wonder? Come on, spill the beans.
To be perfectly honest, we're none too sure ourselves just yet. But for the moment, we're trying to get to Yggdrasil. We need to understand more about the mysteries surrounding the luminary, you see? It's all to do with a horrible being called the Dark One. He wants to bring death and destruction.
All right, Big Mouth, that's enough. You don't need to tell the Jolly Jester our whole life story. We barely know him.
My. So there's a dastardly villain coming to steal all the smiles and luck, and you four heroes are on a daring mission to stop him before it's too late. Oh, now that does sound fun.
You got a strange idea of fun.
What about you, Sylvando? What made you leave home and set out on the road?
Oh, you don't want to hear my boring old stories. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Come on, kiddies. Betty buys.
Well, aren't we full of mysteries? What's his deal?
The Slayer of the Sands was last...
The cowardly creature is nowhere to be found. It must have fled in fear. Let us return to the castle and inform my father of our
Up and at him, Princey Pooh. Show that filthy thing what real knights are made of. Oh dear. Looks like poor old Ferris has been struck down with stage fright. You... Come on, gang. This little drama needs a hero or two.
Wonderful.
That will teach you to be so grumpy. Now, hold nice and still while I tie you up.
The battle is won! The Slayer of the Sands is best! You saw me, man, did you not? You saw the People's Prince defeat the fiend that terrorized them so.
Yes, Your Highness. Of course, Your Highness.
You have my thanks, friend. My heroic feat would not have been possible. I still have not forgotten what I promised. I will speak with my father about the rainbow upon my return. You may rest assured of...
Really, Principal? That's how you're gonna play it? And what do you think they'll be expecting of you next, huh?
You speak as though I have a choice! Are you suggesting that I disappoint my father and the citizens of Gallopolis?
I'm not suggesting anything, darling. You do what you need to do.
To Gallopolis, men! We return as heroes! Yeah!
this feels all kinds of wrong. You're right, Sylvando. Nothing's going to change if he keeps on pretending.
Oh, I think the poor boy knows that well enough. All he needs is a little push. Anyway, I'd better be getting along. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Ciao for now, my loves.
Goodness.
careful.
Nice!
Easy.
Para Canópolis.
Faris, your prince, my son, our hero, has vanquished the Slayer of the Sands.
Yeah, that's it! Yeah!
The future of our kingdom is surely safe in the hands of one so gallant and chivalrous as he. Now come, heroic conqueror, address your people.
Beloved Gallopolitans, yes, I captured the beast, but I did not act alone. For it... And it is that same love that will allow me to continue serving you until my dying death.
Friends! We have no need to be afraid. Prince Faris will protect us.
Yes, yes, we have no...
Well, my boy, your people await. Let them see firsthand the fearless desert knight you have become.
Father, Father, I can...
Repeat after me now. A knight's word?
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom, his master.
Well, don't stop.
He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly.
That's more like it. Now, my little Princey Pooh, do you want to be remembered as a miserable coward or a hero who died fighting to the end?
I wish to be remembered as a knight of Gallup.
Darling, you were wonderful. Amazing what you can do when you put your
Wait.
I won't always be here to remind you what it means to be a knight, though. Better not go forgetting again, huh?
Wait, friend. Where did you become so well-versed in the ways of chivalry? Are you a knight?
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm just a silly old jester.
Yes, Father. It was he who rode my horse in the sudden night.
Faris, look at me.
It is I who must apologize, not you. But rest assured that I have learned my lesson. I will not... And it seems you have learned something too, despite your protestations. The bravery you showed was worthy of a troon. Sir Hendrik will be happy to take one such as herself under his wing, I am sure.
Hendrik? Wasn't that the name of the guy who was chasing us?
But I am forgetting our guests. Father, these travelers came to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow. It is a royal treasure, of course. But surely you agree that they have done more than enough to deserve it.
Certainly, certainly. But my boy, I sold the rainbow to a traveling merchant.
What? What would compel you to sell one of our most precious treasures?
Are you blind, boy? Did you not notice the grandeur with which we celebrated this year's Sand National? We made a sacrifice for your sake.
Father,
Forgive me. All I can tell you is that the merchant to whom I sold the rainbow headed west towards Gondolia. This letter will grant you passage through the checkpoint that leads there. Perhaps someone can...
Ow! 1,000 pardons! I did not know that the rainbow was no longer in the kingdom. Truly, I did not. It is scant consolation, I am sure. But please, take this. Its value cannot possibly compare, but it has been prized by It allows one to provoke distant foes into combat, and is an excellent way to gain battle experience. You have done our kingdom a great... And as for me, I will be sorry to see you leave. But I am sure there will be other kindly travelers along soon enough. Yeah?
At last! I was beginning to think you had snuck out through the stage door.
Huh? Hey! You again. What do you want this time?
Hey, ta-da! Oh, don't be coy, darling. I want to come with you, of course. You should never have told me about your heroic quest.
What are you talking about? You can't just decide to come with us. This is...
Believe me, honey, I know it isn't. I've seen my fair share of fun and games on my travels. What kind of... But I've seen tragedy, too. People attacked by monsters, all kinds of awful things. You know, my dream has always been to build a wonderful theater. Somewhere I can put on performances that will make millions smile. But how can I do that if this dark one of yours is going to be out there making people's lives awful? What I'm trying to say, darlings, is that we all want the same thing. So you see, I have to come with you. Oh, don't...
This guy really doesn't take no for an answer, huh?
Guess I'm part of the gang now. Yay!
Well, to get to Yggdrasil, we're going to need the rainbow. And it seems that a traveling merchant has taken it to
Gondolia. But honey, that's a port town. He's probably hopped on a boat and set sail by now.
That's true. Well, then we'll have to buy tickets for the ferry, and...
The ferry? Please, darling. We don't have time to be riding the ferry with the little people.
Well, what's your bright idea then?
I was thinking a ship of our own might be more chic, no? And luckily for you, I happen to have picked up a lovely little number in the end of seasons.
What? You've got your own boat? That's amazing! You're going up in my estimation by the minute.
You'd really be willing to let us use your ship, Mr. Sylvander?
But of course, sweetie. That's what friends are for. And guess where the old girl is dog, No? Why, Gondolia, of course! Lucky! So what are we waiting for? The ocean beckons, shipmate! Westward ho!
else wants some?
soon have that patched up.
I'm on fire!
Wonderful.
feel better than ever.
What a beautiful place.
So this is gone.
Oh, come now, Ronnie, darling. You know it's not polite to pry. All right. The ducks are in the...